Hi everyone, welcome you all to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk about the most serious issue of today's generation. That is lack of self-confidence. Yes, you heard it right. Lack of self-confidence. Because of the lack of self-confidence, you are not be able to clear any of the interview. Because of the lack of this self-confidence, you are not going to score well in your oral or viva classes. Because of the lack of self-confidence, you are not able to make good friends. I am going to cover three main points, and this 3 point will give you the answer of all your questions. So be in this video till end and thank me later. So without wasting any of the time, let's start this video. The first point is set your boundaries. Let's just understand with two examples. In first example, suppose you have bought 2 plants from the market and you have planted those 2 plants in your wonderful garden. You give same treatment to both the plants. You are giving same amount of water, same amount of sunlight and same amount of mud. But one difference that you made in both the plant is that every day you are appreciating one plant. You are telling the plant that, oh plant, you are so beautiful, you made my garden wonderful, I am so blessed to have you. And at the same time you are going to the another plant and saying that you are the worst plant that I ever have. You started degrading, demoralizing that plant and saying that you are not worth it. I don't want this plant anymore in my garden. If you kept on doing for 10 to 15 days and you see the result, in the result you will get that the plant whom you have appreciated every single day, that plant is giving you good amount of fruit. The fruit is very sweet and delicious. Everyone is appreciating that fruit. And at the same time, the plant you started demoralizing, you started degrading the plant, that plant ultimately died without doing anything. Just because you degraded and demoralized that plant ultimately died. Let's just understand with the second example. There are 2 boys in your classroom. 2 boys have their own different personalities. The one boy who is very good in his studies, he works very hard, he studies well. But at the same time, the other boy is very creative in nature. He likes to make drawings, he likes to create an art. His mind is always on other direction. He used to think that today I wanted to make a portrait, I wanted to draw something or some other talent he might have. But he was not really ready to do or complete his studies. This is the reason why the parents and all the family members started degrading and demoralizing that boy. Every single day he got scolded by their teachers, by their parents and from all the friends that he has. And the boy who was very good at his studies is getting a lot of appreciation from their parents, from their family members and also from their friends. Everyone sees him very respectfully and he ultimately scored very well in his result. At the same time, the boy who was degraded by others, he performed very bad in his examination and he was not able to face his own self. He lost his all self-confidence. This happens with all of us. This happens with me and you also. If you don't fix your surrounding, you will have the lack of self-confidence throughout your life. It is very important to make your boundaries. Select people wisely. Select only those person who is going to appreciate on your good work and tries to correct your mistakes rather to demoralize or degrading you. Now let's talk about the second point. The second point is feed good affirmation to yourself. Now, your self-confidence comes from inside. So if you are happy from inside, you will happy from outside also. It is very important to believe in you first than to believe by the others. If you don't believe in yourself, no one will believe in you because you know your worth, no one else. Okay, so every day you sit in front of the mirror, you sit in front of the camera and talk to yourself. Tell yourself that how many good parts that you have done, how good you are and what are the achievements that you have made in a day. And at the same time recognize those things which you made wrong at that point of time and make it correct. So it is very important to feed yourself very good information about yourself. If you don't feed yourself and kept on thinking bad about you, ultimately you will lose your confidence and people will start demoralizing you. So it is very important to build the confidence from inside. Listen to those words which will make your self-confidence better. Your life is on your hand. So it is important to design your life on your own way, right? So this is the two and very important point of making or building the self confidence. Number 3, practice and stay consistent. Appreciate your works by your own. If you really worked hard on a project and it is not that much of successful, it doesn't matter. You worked hard, you gave your 100%, so you should appreciate your own self by your own. You became the better version of yourself today, so congratulations. So you should appreciate yourself first and tell to yourself that today I became the better version of myself and that is my achievement. Then only the other people will recognize your achievement and ultimately they will give you the good respect in the society. I hope you have received your answer from these 3 points. And if you really like this video and you felt that this is making the change on your life, please do like, share and subscribe and follow my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.